Yes, sir. We live with it, man. Now check it out. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Before I even start, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like for me. If y'all new, subscribe to the channel. Now we got an upload from Chig Smooth, and he's talking about DJ Akademiks calling out Joe Buddens and Glasses Malone for attacking Adin Ross. Now, if you don't know, Adin Ross said a couple of things that was not so not so nice towards Doechii, which is a TDE artist. And a lot of people been going ham over this situation. So let's check it out and see what Chig Smooth had to say about this coverage of this whole scenario, man. Let's go. Wait, before we start though.
You are now in tune with Classic. It's not a classic unless it's classic.
That's right. It's a motherfucking classic.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's check it out. Let's get to it.
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
I find him. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, you guys, looks like Adin Ross wants all the smoke with Joe Budden. Now, after seeing Joe co-sign Glasses Malone yesterday,
I do want to say I'm rooting for Glasses Malone to get all the Crips together to beat up Homeboy. I am sorry, because I think that's who she was talking to in the song.
Yeah, I didn't know at first.
She was talking to little fuckety fuck.
The more I looked into it, she was directly talking to him.
Oh, no shit.
Because he said some wild shit.
Yeah, he said a bunch of
Oh,
bullshit.
wild shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then there was some back and forth after she put the song out. And I like Glasses Malone saying what he said, and hopefully he meant it.
I like men standing up for women.
Yeah.
So now the question is, do you think Glasses Malone took it too far? Because he basically saying he don't want to hear none of that disrespect. And if he see Adin Ross, it's going to be up. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that.
Instances.
Yeah, no, it's true. Go Glasses. It's my man. It's my guy.
It's my guy.
Good guy.
Adin Ross pulled up to New York. Not sure if this was planned beforehand. I'm sure it was, hopefully. But Adin Ross told Joe Budden, yo, I'm in your city. I'm in New York. Pull up on me. Now, here's what's funny about this whole thing, you guys. If you're gonna tell somebody to...
He already messing up. Don't try to play these moves because it could end up backfiring on you.
pull up on you and come do something to you, you cannot mention police in the same sentence. Here's what he said to Joe.
So Joe Budden, you're a pussy. Let's link up. You know where I'm at. I got police with me too.
He didn't even go to Gravedigger Mountain when Youngboy told him to, so you can't even take him.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe Budden, I got police with me and I'm in your city. What's good? What do you want to do?
Hard. Sham NYC fat.
Joe Buddy, you hear that police? They're with me, buddy. Come do something, bro. Fucking old. Your kids.
Yo, bro. God.
Fucking old fart.
Now, first of all, Adin Ross, I'm sorry, bro. This is the most pussiest shit in the world. I know you got people in your team that you pay to make you feel good about yourself, but telling somebody to pull up and then bragging about having police with you is lame. You're clout chasing, Adin. If you really wanted to get up with Joe, you could have easily sent that man a DM on Instagram asking him to link up with you. And keep in mind, Joe said nothing crazy about Adin Ross, but because he knows he has police and off-duty cops with him, he now feels untouchable, you guys. Not
I don't respect that, man. Like anybody can talk crap with security. Like that's that new age stuff, man. Like nowadays people just be talking all reckless and sideways, knowing dang well that they got their security guards and all that stuff. So I don't respect it. I do not respect it at all, man. Like that's really a clout chase move to do that, knowing that you got police. Like, come on, bro.
Before this whole thing started, I told you guys last week, Adin Ross only feels comfortable talking about black people this way because the man has black people in his pockets that enables him to talk this way. Just like we saw with Whack 100, we're now seeing the same thing with DJ Akademiks. They're always going to find excuses for Adin Ross, and one of those excuses is that Adin Ross is white and he doesn't know any better. Now last night, Adin Ross called up DJ Akademiks to talk about the situation going on. Now, instead of telling Adin Ross straight up to his face, yo, you were wrong about how you talked about Doechii, Akademiks goes on to defend Adin Ross and tells him, bro, these guys don't understand you. You're not racist. As a matter of fact, these guys coming at you are sensitive, Adin. Then he goes...
I'm not trying to hear that. Like Chig just said, man, he feel comfortable with saying the stuff that he's saying because he have black people on payroll or black people that's not on the official payroll, but they're looking for a favor from him since he has clout and he has connections. So don't let that be your false sense of security to where you talking all reckless thinking that that everything is going to be good with you, bro.
Stop it. Get some help.
On to call out Glasses Malone for calling the Crips on Adin Ross. Here's what he said.
If it's someone else that says it, and even Glasses Malone said the same thing. He was like, oh, well, Ak is black. So if Ak said it's cool, no, like, it's not that Adin, like, they were making it seem like you're unfairly or you're just randomly attacking.
Well, I just think they've never seen me come out like Wendy Ortiz or Pokimane. Or
they're not
I say that.
They're not gonna.
Act, you have. Act. I say the same words. I called the people I just named dirty bitches before. It's not just I'm only calling Doechii a dirty bitch because he's black. They don't see that clip. You're involved in the streaming world, so you see when I come at all these people. You get it.
I know.
They don't see.
I know.
Yeah.
And
I don't only call the black women dirty bitches. I call the women that are dirty bitches dirty bitches. It's not. I don't look at skin, and I don't look.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Now, do you think this dude is capping with what he's saying, man? Because, you know, two things could be right at the same time, but you can kind of camouflage that and say it with a certain tone and a certain meaning behind it. So it's just like, yeah, bro, I'm not buying that one.
What?
Look at color. I don't look at any of that bullshit because I'm gonna give it a buck, bro. I believe that, like, right now we're like, this is the truth, bro. Like, everybody is so divided and everybody makes everything about a background or race or religion. It's like everybody's just so separated, and I don't know, bro. It sucks, you know. And it's funny because I can't speak on this because then the Jewish man's talking about this shit. Like, but I get it. So I completely understand where the people are now. What I think is corny, these 50-year-olds threatening with gang members is just so corny to me. Like, it really is corny. These are grown men that are grandfathers.
I didn't like that. And by the way, here's the thing. What I said to Glass, and I said it to you. I said, listen.
Did you know that nearly half of U.S. TV...
Yeah. It sounds like you're trying to cop a plea.
What the hell no?
Yeah, I'm not buying it, man. It sounds like you're trying to cop a plea. And it sounds like Akademiks is going in with it also. So it's like, bro, you really tripping right now. You really copping a plea, and you got Akademiks on your side co-signing this, which is wild.
You know,
and I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like for me one time. If y'all new, be sure to subscribe. And we do this live stuff every day, man. So check it out, man. We're talking about Glasses Malone and Joe Budden's versus Adin Ross and DJ Akademiks.
You guys missed an opportunity to bridge some. Again, I agree with Adin responding and defending himself, because a lot of times when they get mad at me, they're like, well, why did you say this to so-and-so? When somebody goes 5%, I go 500%. They never see the 5%. They're like, well, why'd you go 5%? So I agree and I defend you for, defending yourself. But here's the thing. Everything you're telling me, what I know, which is, you kind of use the same language for all races. They're not gonna use that. Nuance won't be really.
Nobody actually care about you using the same language for multiple races. It's just the fact that you disrespected Doechii. And quite frankly, people going to think that your disrespect towards Doechii was very uncalled for. So Yeah, people ain't really feeling that at all.
Brought into. The only thing I would say to you is that, and this is the only part that you have to be cognizant about. There are sensitive groups that would think about, like, they're just sensitive of that. Like, black people are sensitive.
Let me ask you a question. If the Glasses guy and Joe Budden's, why don't they, if they really love Doechii for being a black woman, why don't they go stream her music? Why don't they go support her? Why don't they go to her shows? They don't give a fuck. They're using this as a moment to clout chase off it, to create other moments, and to create clips. It's the truth. It's the truth. If they really gave a fuck, then how come they're not consistent with what they do, what they speak about, and what they preach? Straight up.
So it's interesting because Joe, like myself, kind of like put out the same thoughts that we kind of thought she was an industry plant. But I think he reverted to, oh, I'm in protect black women mode when you spoke, and it's because there's this like inclination that they're like, well, this guy's racist, so let's change it because Joe and Doechii don't get along neither. I don't know if you know.
Like, it is kind of wild. It is kind of wild. The only thing I can say, Doechii did make that statement as far as, you know, the straight black man situation, to where that can be questionable. But I really think it's the fact that you got Adin Ross, and people already think that Adin Ross kind of get down a certain way, and then when you disrespect, you know, a black, like, it's racism or racist had to do with this. So the fact that, you know, someone from a different race said this already adds the fuel to the fire on top of whatever statement that he said. So I think people are not rocking with that at all because of who said it. Even if DJ Akademiks said the same thing, I'm pretty sure they would get on him because for some reason they don't like Akademiks like that. So it isn't just based off of Adin Ross and his ethnicity. It's the statement that was made.
They're not like, but whatever you said about
Doechii, they're using siding with her. It's not even a side. They're using creating this hit piece against me because they're seeing how much, bro, it's all over Twitter. It's like so big. It's such a popular thing. Why don't these people stream her music? Why aren't they not streaming her music then? Listen, if you have a big issue and you want to support, you know, your people, you know, that you fuck with, why not stream their music? Why don't we even talk about how much of a shit musician she is? Why? Because they understand that she's a shit musician and she's an industry plant, and it's insecurity at the end of the day. She's even
like the new song, The Get Up Girl. I'm not necessarily a Doechii fan like that, but it's a pretty solid record. You know, she has a record that she got a Grammy for, right? And if I'm not mistaken, she got another award for like what, best artist or new album or something like that. I can look it up, but she's been making waves to where people really respect her craft. And that could be an opinion though. Like him saying that she's a trash artist, that's your opinion. And you're entitled to your opinion, but once you start disrespecting a person, that's where it becomes something that's personal. So I think that's where he messed up at, with disrespecting her personally, other than just saying her music is trash. Now, if he just would have left it like that, I'm pretty sure they'd have got on him to a degree of, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, and kept it pushing. But now that he added the other stuff into it, it seemed like more of a personal attack.
Talking about it in a song with SZA. So we know it's true, right? We know it's true, and I'm not going to back down on that. And now when people want to threaten my life and stuff, I really wish they would, bro. I walk around 4 security guards. I'm about to upgrade to Mossad at this point with police. I really wish somebody's head will get fucking one-tapped. I really, like, dude, I'm not here to attack.
So it's like, you got this extra bravado talking about people going to get head tapped. I think that's the only reason why you saying that is because you got security. Now, if you didn't have security around, you wouldn't be having all that them extra words to say. And on top of that, like even with security, I just did a recent story about Busta Rhymes security. Rest in peace to that dude, man. He got laid out. So just because you're security don't mean that you're untouchable. Like you need to get it right, man.
Anybody.
And by the way, I also said that too. I think there's there's so much like conversation I feel like are going past like the intended people. I also said to Glasses, I'm like, listen, if you suggest violence onto Adin, make sure you're doing it yourself. Because if you go suggest some young kid to go listen to you and try to do something dumb, especially the Adin public, you move correct as you should. You're gonna set somebody up to go get their shit split. Like that's not cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you put that out? And most of the times, those are CTAs. That's a call to action. You're not gonna do it. This whole idea of, I'm gonna he has.
See, Akademiks is actually speaking with some truth to it now. As far as Adin, even with Glasses Malone, I really think Glasses Malone, he'll really put hands on you. But even Glasses will have people that will step for Glasses to where, yes, with all this going on, you potentially getting other people involved all behind some stuff that you were saying.
The boxing match, try it. You're not going to come there. You're not going to go do nothing. So don't put that out in the air.
I'll have the police pull up so quick and put them in cuffs faster than anything. And then I assume
the police are there.
The
what
police
you mean?
come after the crime. They say the police come. His dumb ass. The police come after the crime. No, motherfucker. If you threaten me and pull up on my property, I'm gonna get you fucking arrested. Like I don't care. There's no ifs, ands, or buts because people don't understand. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. And if you live in a state where it's stand your ground, and I think that people are threatening. I've had threats online, and I see them. I'm allowed to have my security take action to defend me. So if you threaten me online in a vivid threat, saying you're going to kill me or you're going to do this to me or you're going to get me beat up, that's a threat. That's a threat. And I've already contacted police about that. I'm not a street rapper. Why don't these guys go slide on their fucking ops, go slide for their people, and go after their ops? Don't worry about me, the little Jewish streamer kid. Let me do my own shit. You got nothing to worry about. These motherfuckers and real gangsters move in silence. That's what somebody told me.
I'm not gonna lie, Adin sound like real scared right now. Like he really sounds scared. You saying all this? I'm in fear of my life. Something's gonna happen. Like, bro, you opened the can of worms. You the one that started all this.
Well, I do agree. I feel like if they were going to do something, they wouldn't announce it. But I would say this. I feel like there's an opportunity miss. I feel like he was trying to convey that, hey, listen, some people might find... Again, I'm with you because I know how you talk about everybody. The same way you talk about me is the same way you would talk about, like any other friend. Like this. Yo, when you say you fat piece of shit, like you say the same thing to a white guy who's a fat piece of shit. It's the same thing.
Thank you.
Look.
Wait, hold on. I want to, because I'm in your chat. Like, again, for people that don't understand, she talked about me first this try. Nobody cared about the Doji is trash meme. Everyone's...
Nobody want to hear that.
Saying that back then. I'm not the only person saying Doju is trash a year ago. Everybody was on that train. She dissed me recently in a song. And for those of you saying, it wasn't about you, Adin, it was. Because all these publicists, Act knows this, all these agencies, Complex gets paid by these people to push a hit piece. Complex posted something with my face on it. They obviously knew what it was about. So their management had that hit piece done. So she stirred the pot back up. I called her a dirty bitch. I call every girl that I have a problem with a dirty bitch. I'm not giving her extra cookie points. Everybody that I don't fuck with.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to hear him. Like, where's the compilation of him calling other females that? You know?
I'm going to be on the same rant. And if you know, you know. If not, you don't. And by the way, also, here's the thing, too. And it's so interesting. Like, so from that realm, the Kendrick Lamar, TDE, like PG Lang realm, how everybody and this is why I agree with you. I do believe they ceded that to the media because they did that with Andrew Schultz. When Andrew Schultz had commented something about Kendrick, and they're like, look, this white man is saying that people should R-word Kendrick. And I was like, wait, like, that was clearly a joke, but like, wait, are we like seriously gonna like just make this a thing? So obviously that's what it is. But again, I really hate that it went to the point where he started kind of like, you know, dog whistling to say, oh, Crips. Like, we're like, that was so stupid. And he's a smart guy. This is cringe, bro.
The same way how he don't like how Glasses Malone is calling to action, dog whistling to fellow Crips and everything. What about Adin Ross and him talking about his security going to do whatever it is? You know, it's basically the same thing. The only thing that you can say that's different is the fact that if Glasses calls some people, you don't know necessarily where it's coming from. But with your security, you have control over that. You know how many security guards that you have, and you know who's going to do what. So it sounds like you're more scared because you don't know exactly where the threat is going to actually come from. But that's something that you you put on yourself, man.
He's a smart guy, but like, I can't believe he went to that. And by the way, even to Joe, and Joe's my guy. Like, I did a show with him for like one of the best shows, really the best show in hip hop ever. Like, Joe's above that too, and I'm not gonna ever say they're pandering because you know these are authentic black people who
they are though. No, they are. They don't act. Listen, if they really cared about, you know, the community and stuff like that, why don't you ever see these guys giving back to where they're from? Why do you never see them helping people out? Why do you?
We just had the TDE concert that was in the Nickerson Garden Projects. We just had TDE doing a giveaway the next day in the projects. So, you know, they had a Compton parade and all that stuff recently. Also, the people was pulling up the game and some other people. So it sounds like Adin Ross is just really out of touch.
Stop it. Get some help.
You just you just throwing out you just throwing out just random stuff to the point to where you don't even know what's going on. So yeah, do your research before you start talking about what people are doing and what people aren't doing. You just don't like the fact that Glasses Malone and other people are sticking up for Doechii. And at the end of the day, Joe Budden isn't from the West Coast, but he said that he agreed with it. So, come on, man. Like, bro.
Only see, you know, charges of them beating their women, of them doing really fucked up shit and getting away with it. It's like, that's not true. Like, I feel like we shouldn't give them you know, with this. It's like, they don't give a fuck. If they really gave a fuck and this wasn't for clips and views, how come none of them try to hit me off street about it? How come nobody tried to, you know, Wack did. Wack was like, yo, I'm going to talk to Adin. I'm going to try to, you know, figure some out. He did.
Bruh. You just now said Wack did, but you called and reached out to Wack 100. You called and reached out to Wack 100 to get some type of leverage on this situation to where Wack 100 said, hey, I know Glasses. I'm going to reach out to him. So don't make it seem like people was just that concerned in calling you. You called him. You ran straight to whack. And that's crazy. You doing all this, I got security stuff. If you really was that secure with your security, you wouldn't have to reach out to different people that have ties to the West Coast to try to get ahead of this whole situation. So, you sound scared, my boy.
Yeah, but my whole point was, it's like
this is why I'm trying to bridge the gap. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, I think also your name. Like when I listen to Joe speak about you, slightly a little bit disappointed. It feels like he doesn't care. Like he's talked about you quite a bit, but he talks about you like he used to talk about Vlad, where it's like, oh, I don't care to ever engage with him, but I'm gonna keep talking about him. You shouldn't.
Right.
Like I've always said this: if you're not willing to talk to me, nothing I do should ever affect you. You should be like, all right, I'm gonna just X him out of my orbit, and I'm not gonna even deal with him. And the idea of not being willing to engage with somebody but keep talking about him, at a point it kind of feels like you're just trying to use this person as the, this is the dartboard of everything you're mad about, or you're trying to make other people feel good that you're making a stance about something. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I know.
He's rolling with cops. Let me tell you how me and him went to the NBA YoungBoy concert, and I told him to come light.
You have it listen, you type it in, and then...
You are now in tune with Classic. It's not a classic unless it's classic.
That's right. It's a motherfucking classic.
Like and subscribe.
What is going on with this video?
Somebody that just landed at the airport, they're getting a police escort. Are y'all expecting this guy? They came to me. It's on stream. They said there's only 2 people that's ever landed at this damn private jet. The nigga is spending wild amount of money. He's coming with mad police, and then he's coming with 8 security guards that are armed. So if y'all are saying y'all gonna do something to him, you do it. Don't tell somebody else to get their head knocked off. Because here's the thing too. I think gangsters keep thinking that they could just bully everybody else. I'm gonna be honest with you. Whoever Glasses is talking to, you're probably gonna get your head knocked off messing with Adin. I'm not gonna lie to you. Wherever you think you're gonna see him, if you see him in public, you're probably gonna get your head knocked off.
Like, bro, stop it. Akademiks, stop it, bro. Like, you never really been about that stuff, man, so don't act like it now, because it's including Adin Ross. Like, we all know that y'all cool and everything, but bro, just stop. Chill.
So, I'm not over here thinking like, oh my God, y'all are threatening Adin. No, I'm thinking, why the fuck would you get online and say you're gonna do something to the guy who has a fucking security detail of 12 people with 3 off-duty cops and gets police escort to everywhere? Now they're looking at, if you see Glasses Malone, and I hope y'all understand this, if they see Glasses Malone, the police officers with him, who's now saying, when I see you, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, they're calling the battalion, and if you do something, they'll blow your head off. What are you talking about?
Now, this is absolutely wild, you guys.
Like, it's wild because you got Akademiks caping for Adin Ross. Like, he's trying to be some mediator, and he's literally in the middle of this BS. You know, like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. Like, y'all ain't that tight for you to be stepping in like this. And you need to just be a good homie and be like, you messed up. You messed up, bro. I wouldn't say, if you really meant it, like, just say you apologize. Keep pushing. But you got too much pride and ego for that. So, you know, how I feel about the situation, if that's what you meant and that's what you said, then why don't you just stand by it? And if you stand by that, then whatever consequences that come with it, just let it happen. You know, like, that's the problem. Like, nobody's going to die from a fight. You know, you might get your ego bruised, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. You live to see another day, man. So it's just like, you're going to catch an L. Your life isn't going to be filled with wins. You're going to catch an L. Like that dude, Jack Doherty. You see how he run around and act like he bigger than the program because he got security and stuff. He got robbed while having security. On what, Rodeo or in Beverly Hills? So people still hopped out. They got the ups on his security to where Jack Doherty asking his security, man, what were you doing? What were you doing? So that show you that anything can happen at any time. So, you know, it's just wild that you really think that you're above the law and you're untouchable when nobody's untouchable and nobody's bigger than the program.
Be honest here. Adin Ross knows he's white and he uses his privilege to not be held accountable for his actions. Adin Ross is a grown-ass man and he knows exactly what he's doing. The man is 25 years old. I believe he started streaming when he was 18, 19 years old. And back then, he knew right from wrong. He knew.
You know, 25, that's still young. But at the same time, you're old enough to know exactly what you're getting into. Especially with the calling people names and everything. Like, you know exactly what you're doing, bro. So, you know, I don't see why you seem like you don't get it or you're just so baffled about why things are happening the way that they're happening. So, Adin Ross, that's my whole thing. It says Adin Ross get angry after racist man discriminate. So, you know, you can't just be so righteous when it's beneficial for you. You just got to be like that all the time. So, I really think that this dude, you tripping, bro. You're really tripping. And I'm not even gonna lie, the homie got some event going on to where he said that Adin Ross is supposed to be there. And it's supposed to be out here in Cali. So, you know what? With all that stuff going on, I'll be surprised if he want to go out to LA and you know, show his face and stuff, because you know now he got a target on his face. So yeah, man, it's like you definitely got to be careful of the things that you say, because you never know how that can affect you. You know, just because you don't like that person don't mean that they don't have anybody that like them. So, oh wait, hold up 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, it's crazy.
You are now in tune with Classic. It's not a classic unless it's classic.
That's right. It's a motherfucking classic.
Like and subscribe.
Gotta share this on my social media. 1 second, chat. And salute to everybody that pulled up. Salute to everybody that hit that like button too. Yeah, 1 second. All right. And salute to all the new subscribers. Yes, yes. Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up. Y'all deserve it. I'm almost there. Hold up. All right. uh, uh, uh. Dang, so I ain't gonna lie, this take like 5 minutes to do this, huh? Man, Bob, my bad, y'all. Oh, 33rd State, what's happening with you, bro? Yeah, my bad. I didn't even see the comment. I'm on here trying to fix my social media stuff real quick. I don't know if it bounced or not. Whatever. What's up, buddy? We got Son in the building. Just finishing up taxes. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to get on my taxes too early. Someone said eating my birthday dinner. Yeah, man. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, man. Dang, I was about to say, it's something else I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, hey, I uploaded a video on this channel, so if y'all can check it out, check it out. It's I clipped like a highlight of when I was going off on people and everything, so I turned that into a 8-minute video and stuff, so I can get some more traction and get closer to having more subscribers on this channel and stuff, man. But if y'all pulling up late, this video that I was talking about had to deal with Adin Ross dissing Doshi. And Doshi is an artist that signed a Kendrick Lamar TDE record label. And basically Adin Ross called her a dirty B. And people think that it has racist undertones to it. So, people didn't like that. So now everybody going off on her, or going off on Adin Ross. Glasses Malone said he gonna beat him up whenever you see him, or have some of his Crip homeboys beat him up if they see him. So basically it's on site with Adin Ross, and I think he kind of caused it on himself, man. People are not going to be so light. Yeah, yeah, thank you. Definitely will watch this. Yeah, man, people, they wasn't so light to what he had to say. So, I said it before. I think it's the fact that if he would have just said that her music was trash, it'd have been that, and people wouldn't have been tripping on it so much. But just for the fact that he said, called her a dirty B word, that really pissed people off. So, we got this live, and then I got another live that's coming up with E40. And trying to think, yeah. And basically everybody's talking about E40 upbringing and everything, so
If somebody was trying to be racist on the stream, he knows all these things. But now that he's rich, he feels like he cannot be held accountable. If this was
Hey yo, what the fuck? Hey yo, what the fuck?
Peter Rosenberg that was spewing all this hate on black women, I think we would see a totally different tone from Akademiks. Now, maybe it's just me, you guys, but I feel like as somebody that's covered hip-hop for...
And the reason why I said that is because DJ Akademiks and Peter Rosenberg had a long, ongoing beef. So that's why he felt like if he would have said that, then yeah, they would have been definitely tripping about that.
10 plus years. Akademiks should be telling Adin Ross, bro, relax. You gotta chill. There's a lot of street guys out there that do not care if you got cops with you, bodyguards. If they want to hurt you, they will find you. It doesn't have to be now. It could be 2-3 years down the line. Just like...
And that's what I was saying earlier. Busta Rhymes had a situation where his bodyguard got laid out. And people thought everything was all cool with that, but like, nah, you can have a bodyguard and still get touched. So all that bodyguard stuff don't make you untouchable. That's what a lot of people need to realize. 33rd said again, Ross a dirty buster. It's just Crips. He be okay. Yeah, yeah, until they catch up to him. You know, like Big U is locked up now, but for so many years, so many people got unalived. So many people got extorted coming out here. Your favorite rapper was extorted by Big U. Like, people even saying allegedly he had something to do with getting Nipsey Hussle out the way. So, yeah, it's just the Crips. All right. Until they get up on you. And then with this situation, it says Tekashi 6ix9ine bodyguard shot at post-sentencing celebration. So, just because you have bodyguards don't mean that you can't be touched. Just like I was saying earlier, Jack Doherty situation. How he get robbed? Because it was 5 against 1 security guard. And all they got to do is just catch you off guard. All they got to do is just run up behind you, put the pistol to your dome. What you going to do? You about to be a superhero? You about to just give it up. You already got insurance on a lot of the stuff that they about to be relieving you from. So, yeah. First of all, like the dudes of a JJ, they're not going to do nothing if anything did happen to them. So, you know, when things occur in the streets, you're going to either fight or flight. And a lot of these people know how lucky that they are to be in a position to earn so much money that they're going to flight. They're going to run. They're going to give up whatever they have because they want to live to see another day. And I'm not saying that's not smart at all, but when they have the ups on you, it isn't much that you can do, you know. So, 30 days just clowning. Yeah. I know you joking and everything, but no, just the severity of the situation is basically at the end of the day, it's all fun and games until something actually happened. And I'm saying that for Adin Ross because he's talking all high power about how he got security and they gonna do X, Y, and Z or whatever it is. Just pray that your security stay on point 24/7 because nobody's untouchable. Anybody can get it. So if I was him, I wouldn't be so braggadocious and boisterous about me just having security to have my back. You know, like anything can happen. So yeah, man. This whole situation is low-key kind of crazy, man, but yeah.
Like Tekashi 6ix9ine thought he was untouchable, we saw him get tried multiple times with security guards around him, and also years down the line when he had nobody to protect him. You are not going to have 24/7 police protection for the rest of your life. At a certain point, you're not going to be moving like this. And one thing about beefing with street guys is that these guys never forget. Listen, I get it. Adin Ross is your homie. But with somebody being your homie, you also gotta be honest with them and tell them when they're wrong. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Adin Ross pulling up in New York and looking for Joe? And also, what do you guys make of Akademiks defending them? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Yeah, shout out to Chig Smooth, man. And like I said earlier, DJ Akademiks should be that homie to be like, hey, man, you know, just you gotta let them know when they're right, when they're wrong. And some people will respect you more for that. You know, some just want you to be a yes man. But I think a real homie or a real associate, they will really value you keeping it real with them so they don't get caught up in no BS. Because honestly, it isn't hard to get caught up in some BS, man. The homie said, that's true. He won't be protected forever. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, I forgot who was talking about this, but somebody was making mention of how, like, yeah, man, it seemed like every time people get caught slipping is when they in the bathroom or coming out the bathroom. And if you think about it, like normally when people have security, I don't think they had a security guard standing next to them at the urinal and stuff like that. If anything, they'll probably stand outside the door, you know, and it just take a split second for something to happen. It take a split second for you to lose your life or get put up in a hospital. So it's just like karma is a mother, and just be careful of what you say and how you treat people out there, man. Now, we done did this reaction. I'm about to reload and do this other reaction. What's this video? I seen something that I thought that was pretty interesting. And it's gonna be the first time that I'm seeing it. And I want y'all to watch it with me and stuff. So I'm about to cue this video down and then take it from there, man. Man, for all those new people that subscribed, I appreciate y'all. If it's your first time, don't forget to hit that like button, double tap that screen, you feel me? And shit, be here for the next one.
You are now in tune with Classic. It's not a classic unless it's classic.
That's right. It's a motherfucking classic.
Like and subscribe.